Wake up, Shinigami. You're chugging bleach with the only podcast that unlocks your bunkai.
I hope you've got your whites ready because it's time to chug bleach. Hey, everybody.
You can't be changing it up. You can't be doing that.
Look, sometimes several episodes into a series, you introduce a great new character. This one's called Slogan.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I hope we have a new character at the end of the episode as well.
Nope.
As usual, I'm joined by my co-hosts, Dan Video Games.
Hi, my name is Clock. I'm going to cover myself in clocks.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. KZ Excellent.
This is episode 2, Final Mix.
And, of course, Mr. Feel.
Do we have to rate this on the Mondo Cool scale?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. No, we can't do that. That'd just break everything.
So we take our villain of the OVA and it has to go against someone from the show. I pick Grant Fisher TV version.
Yes, Grand Fisher versus Ground Fisher.
These subtitles are very good. Don't complain. They misspelled Dojo. Don't worry about it.
These are very 2005 core subtitles.
Yes.
I got nostalgic.
For people who haven't figured it out, this is us watching the OVAs for Bleach that never came to the US.
The only two to exist.
Yes, the 2004 and 2005 Jump Fiesta OVAs. Done by fan subbers because no one else did them.
Yes.
I wonder why. It's a mystery.
What do you mean? Fan subgroups are important. I've seen one of these. Well, to be honest, I've seen both of these. Shout out to Lunar fan subs.
They always got it released on time. And that's what was really important back in the day. But before we get into these episodes, Phil, can you tell people how to get this podcast maybe early?
You'd like to get this podcast maybe early, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/gbpodcast. For as little as $5 a month, you get early access to this and our other anime review podcast, Mondo Cool, where we watch every Dragon Ball movie. You also get access to Cursed Content Club commentary tracks, where we watch bad movies and you get a commentary track of that bad movie with us suffering through it. Cursed Content by Committee, a Patreon-voted exclusive show, which is basically the same thing, but you vote on what we watch and you also get a commentary track, and extended armchair dev pitches where you get to hear us talk about our ideas before they became bad ideas. That's patreon.com/gbpodcasts.
Can we go back to the intro? I want my intro to be Veil Tudo is a form of fighting where the outcome of the fight is decided by knockout or submission.
Okay, noted.
Or if, as it's called in Japanese.
Jesus.
Veil Tudo.
Yeah.
Actually, Veltudo's Brazilian.
I think that's Veltudo shells and cheese.
Actually, it's Portuguese. I'm sorry. Whatever.
Okay.
Mamma mia. Move, Bob, please.
We need to talk about these OVAs. Dan, can you sum up the first OVA really quickly? Because apparently we've already seen all of it.
Yes, what I'm going to do is take a prior episode of Chugging Bleach and issue patch notes. So go re-listen to Chugging Bleach number 2 to go watch Ichigo be sad about his dead mom and Grand Fisher stuff. Now for the patch notes. That one guy who shows up who has a ridiculous outfit and talks to Rukia doesn't show up at all.
Doesn't he have like an afro and things pop out of the afro when he pulls a string?
Yeah, he's not here.
No.
There was one thing that I saw through the wiki because I was desperately clawing for something when watching this. For this OVA, Cone was portrayed by Kubo.
What?
Oh.
No wonder he sounded weird.
Yeah, I was like, Bob.
That's just him.
Well, I guess I have to find a new trivia segment for this episode.
Bum, 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 bum.
Sorry for making you work.
Just blew him up in fucking atmosphere.
How dare you?
Not do it again anyway. I'll get it wrong on purpose if you want.
I'll allow it. I don't think that we were expecting someone to out your trivia thing.
if you're gonna make me watch 30 minutes of the exact same thing we already watched.
Hey, this is new reanimated stuff. The Ichigo's sword looks different.
Some of them, yeah.
This is before the anime. This was the pilot.
Yes.
I was looking up release dates, and this looks like it released about the same time as the regular anime at this part.
They call it an OVA. I mean, they call it a pilot.
Weird, because that's like 2004 November or so, which would put it around the time the episode the anime was on this exact part.
Which
Maybe
makes
they just didn't show it until
that's possible.
then, but like it existed internally before then.
there's also another significant difference.
Yeah, there are a few weird things.
Grand Fisher ends the battle by absorbing himself into his lure and flying away.
Yes.
Woo!
It's fucking weird.
The lure grows a hole.
Yes.
Thank you, Stinko Man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah.
I think there's like one or two other changes, but I have to pour over my way too diligent patch notes.
I think the weirdest change, I'm not sure which one's right, which was in the manga, but there's no ghost of Ichigo's mom.
Yes.
That like motivates him or says thank you or whatever.
Yes, there's none of that. Subtitles say Ground Fisher. Its favorite food is women, according to Ruki, I believe. Evaded the Soul Society for over 50 years. Not necessarily different than the episode, just felt like reiterating.
Yeah, I was like, that was in there. It still is weird.
It's just really worth reiterating.
Oh, right. Then they
No.
also added the flashback where Rukia thinks about that time Ukitake did something really dumb and then
Oh my
copies
God.
it. And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Let me see the exact way I wrote that in my notes. Let's see. Rukia is going to help Ichigo against Grand Fisher, but Ukitake in that flashback says, "Nah, it's a battle of pride. I don't know why anyone would ever listen to him."
Yeah,
She knows what happens right after he says that.
right. God.
Ukitake seems like a nice guy, but he also seems like the dumbest person in Soul Society somehow.
I think this event is supposed to have changed him because he acts nothing like this ever again. But who knows?
Yes.
But Rukia slavishly listens to this version of him.
Yes.
It's like remembering advice from someone like who was a drunk before they convinced themselves.
Yes. It was advice they gave during the event that made them give up drinking.
Like she has a flashback of him throwing a jack bottle at her and yelling she'll never amount to anything.
And that's about all the differences. I'm scraping over my notes. I'm not seeing anything hugely important to bring up.
No.
A couple shots are new. It looks neat, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's some cool looking fight scene stuff, and I think that them doing the texture on Ichigo's sword looks really cool when they get close to it like they do once in a while.
This moved at such a fast pace, it made me uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, what? Please slow down. This isn't Bleach.
So now we need to get to the real OVA.
Okay,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So the ending of the first OVA, we do a really it shows you stuff that's going to happen in the Soul Society arc, like once they go there, and you get all these shots, and many of them match up to what they actually look like when they eventually come out in the show. But they show the shot of Ichigo just wrecking Renji with the gash into his shoulder, and it is insanely graphic here. Like, there's blood
very
spraying everywhere. It was raw as hell.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. That's all that's worth noting. We're moving on now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Bob,
Yeah, what's up?
does the second OVA have a title?
Let's see. OVA 2005, Jump Fiesta. That was
Sealed
some
Sword
sealed.
Frenzy?
Yeah, sealed sword.
Yeah. Frenzy.
Okay. So we cut to a temple. They're doing some sort of ceremony. People praying. Seems kind of Buddhist-y. Statue in it, very Buddhist-y. But it starts cracking. And people start chanting louder and louder. And then it explodes. And it's this explosion of pink light. And then a giant flame explosion. It blows up the whole temple. And you get a wide shot of this that shows it was the real world. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Whoa.
And then there's a close-up on seemingly the dude who was imprisoned in the statue wearing a furry coat and saying, and he has giant cuffs on his wrist, and he says, "I am Blade." And then we cut to the title card.
It's very cool, actually.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
We get Ichigo and Rukia hanging out in his bedroom. She complains at Ichigo that him lying around is going to make him fat. Ichigo says, "You're doing the same. I'm sitting here just trying to figure out where this fits." Because she wasn't supposed to come back to the real world.
Yeah, this is very much a DBZ movie thing of like,
Yes.
I am kind of convinced that like this was going to be like a DBZ movie type movie, and they decided they didn't want to do that with Bleach. And it's like, but we have most of one.
Yeah, this is definitely a DBZ style movie, but 10 minutes shorter.
Right. Yeah, Cone mouths up. Ichigo attacks him. That doesn't matter. Yuzu runs upstairs to warn Ichigo that someone is here to shoot their dad.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
it cuts downstairs, and someone who looks like Rude from Final Fantasy VII shoots Ichigo's dad, and it's like, oh my god, who is this person? And then you get a front shot. It's clearly Renji in a hilariously bizarre outfit.
Like he's pretending to be a detective, so he's got a little sheriff star on his coat because he has no idea what that means.
And he has a fucking hunting rifle.
This was the moment that I went, I saw this over 10 years ago.
Ichigo snatches the glasses off of Renji. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm a detective, so you have to come down to the jail." It was all very good. Very good dialogue, and then Ichigo's like, "This is fucking ridiculous." Okay, well, I'm gonna go with this detective. The sisters are like, "Wait, you were kind of just rude to the detective. Is everything gonna be fine?" That just seems weird. This whole thing seems suspect. And he's like, "Nah, it's good. We're fine. Okay, we're going now. Bye."
Yeah, I think this is after he kicks him over.
Yes,
So
Yes.
it's like, whoa,
he did
man.
kick him over in the scene. It's absolutely absurd. But-
You assaulted a detective.
Yeah, then he leaves with Renji, and he ends up exactly where Kingdom Hearts Renji ends up at McDonald's getting chicken nuggets.
Damn, we went over this. They're in the movie now.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that made me really uncomfortable, actually, when they started having parallels to the fucking live-action Bleach movie. I was like, oh no.
It's like ruh-roh.
They're in a fucking burger place. Oh god, please. But yeah, they start having conversations. Apparently, Renji being in a weird outfit is somehow what was it? Rukia's fault. She was like, "Yeah, Renji needs to wear clothes to fit in." And he looks like a jackass now because he's wearing a different set of clothes.
Yeah, what a
Wanted to help
jackass.
us out.
Look, Kubo had a lot of sketches.
Yeah, he did. Jesus Christ. Kind of looks like a hippie, like a 70s style hippie.
Yeah, he does have that air to him in this outfit for some reason.
He's got like the tan vest, bright yellow shirt, I believe, and a bandana with a almost floral pattern.
I was thinking he still has his gun.
Yes, he does, which will come up in a moment. Oh yeah, Ichigo's dad was shot. I will now address that. He says, "I think I'm dying." His daughter screams at him. That's the end of that. Anyways, so while they're at this McDonald's, they explain that he's out here on assignment. They're trying to find someone, etc., and wanted to touch bases with Ichigo, see how that's going. And then it turns out that Spike Spencer's working at the McDonald's they're at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you're calling it
he was
McDonald's.
wearing a dress,
Yes.
but it's just these weird shorts that are enormous and look like a dress.
Yes, it's really good.
I had
It's perfect.
I had to look at it several times to confirm that. I was like, they didn't just... They weren't...
Hold up.
What?
You were calling it McDonald's. Did you see what they actually called this place? Because I died.
No, I actually didn't say.
Yeah.
American Burger.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I was trying to keep an eye out for it, but I missed it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's great.
You actually see it when stuff starts popping off in a couple minutes, but it just says American Burger on it.
I missed Whack Donald's from the...
From Azumanga Daioh.
I think that's also in the Ranma universe.
It's used in a bunch of things. It's also used in Real About High School.
Yeah, 90s anime. Big fan of.
I think it's also used in Tenjo Tenge.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They were all big fan of that. They're like, it's legally distinct. We're invincible. So yeah, it's explained that apparently Spike Spencer, whose name escapes me, was out here on assignment. Hanataro. Okay, for some reason I wrote Nataro, and I'm like, I think it's Hanataro. Why did I write Nataro? I wonder if fucking Google Docs did an autocorrect when I wasn't looking.
Maybe it does that.
Yeah,
It hates you.
because a lot of these names they'll put red lines underneath, and it'll be like, this name can't be right. Renji isn't a name, but this one it's like Nataro. That's a name.
You should be using a notebook like a detective, and that's how you should do all your notes.
I don't write by hand fast enough.
That's what I'm doing. It's rough.
Yeah, no, that's
But I have this Bleach notebook I have to fill, guys.
that's
I
true.
forgot you bought that.
Yeah, Bob had his Bleach stationery kit with his Bleach notebook that he uses to write all of his Chugging Bleach notes, which we're going to auction for $12 million. Anyway. He explains he was on assignment and then just ended up working at the burger place.
Yes, it makes no sense. It's great.
It makes no sense at all.
In 30 seconds.
It's a very good scene. And then explosions break out on the street. And as these explosions break out, the "Am I watching the live action movie?" Meter starts clipping out. It starts topping out. I start freaking out. I'm like, please God, no. Ichigo, he leaps out into the street to see what's up, and we get a cool 360 shot of Ichigo in the street, just flying the perspective all around him. Is that the shot they used in one of the endings?
I don't think so.
I think an ending or an intro used a 360 shot of Ichigo that I didn't recognize from the actual show.
Yeah, but it was only for the intro. You're thinking of the one in like the first opening where it kind of just spins.
Yeah,
in like the last 20 seconds. But that looked good, and this did not.
I don't know. I've been watching some pretty bad stuff lately, like Dot Hack, so it looked incredible.
Yeah, these look
man,
real
finally-
nice compared to Dot
Finally,
Hack.
finally, some good fucking American burger.
Yes. But yeah, so the explosion settles, the dust settles, and then this ridiculous asshole is now inside of the burger place. He has blades all over him. What a fucking jackass. Just blades strapped to his arms, strapped to his dick, strapped to his chin.
Your first non-canon Bleach bad guy, dude with swords all over.
This guy feels low even by like filler villain standards.
It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen a lot worse filler villains, but yes, it's pretty bad.
Renji's had enough of this shit and just immediately starts firing his weird hunting rifle / shotgun at him. And it's like, you're Shinigami. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. He got really into his role.
He did that, and it made me think, like, did this dude, like, steal his sword powers? And is that why he's using a gun?
Right? Yeah, no, that's reasonable to wonder.
Why did Renji think this would end any other way than the way it does?
Oh, wait, sorry. I was sitting there and I was like, you're a death god. Why are you doing this? I'm sorry. I appreciate every moment that the translators, the fan subs is just like, we're going to translate this. And then the people who officially brought it over said, we are not doing that.
And sometimes it felt wrong. Like, what do they call the Zanpakuto?
They called him the Soul Slayer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was the Soul Slayer. Yeah, I think you're right, Bob. That was very funny.
Which might be just a direct translation, but it doesn't sound that cool, so you probably shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I like Zanpakuto.
Zanbakudo.
I'm scared. There are 2 spoiler images in here. When are we getting these?
We don't get to mine until way later.
Damn it.
I don't even know
Mine
when
is about to be hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So, they start fighting. The shotgun didn't work. This dude just throws a sword at him. I guess his name was Blade. Blade throws a sword at him.
I don't
Gashes
think
into
that's
Renji.
his name.
We don't get his name.
I
yet.
think
We
that's
get
not-
his name in the next scene, guys. So
But
we can call him
he
Blade.
said, I am Blade.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said Blade. I think his quote on his Wikipedia page, his Bleach wiki page, is "I am a blade." So the subtitlers got it wrong.
Shock.
No way.
Yeah, by the end of the scene, they give
I know.
his name,
I know.
which is-
I was getting there.
All right.
But anyway, so the fight breaks out. Shotgun fired him. Blade thrown into fucking Renji. Ichigo pulls out the metal, turns into a Reaper. They start fighting, but Ichigo goes to stab him with, his Zanpakuto. And he just takes that shit straight to the palm. Doesn't care at all. He can stop it with his hand.
It does like a mini version of what happened with Aizen, where they start to play the music, and he just catches it and immediately stops.
It was like, what? Oh no, not that again.
This is bullshit. When the music turns on, it's supposed to be my win.
I write in my notes here, I wonder if he's in any of the fighting games that I can't play yet.
I don't think he ever made it into one.
Okay.
There's already so many Bleach characters that it seems
What
absurd
a
to have
waste of a
this.
fucking slot.
Yes.
God, I'd be
They're
mad
Pontiac.
if I bought a game and this dude was in it.
I would laugh way too hard.
Bleach needs to come back so we can get a CyberConnect game that has every single character.
Please.
I agree. If we don't get that when the anime comes back, what was it for?
I don't know.
So Ichigo and this dude, they're leaping all throughout the air. Shit's getting crazy. And then he appears behind Ichigo in midair and grabs him by the throat, starts lightning wisping energy out of him, and they fall to the ground, and he just like chokeslams them basically. And Ichigo just passes out. At this point, we find out this dude's arm can change into what appears to be a pillar.
I think it's supposed to be a pile of blades, but it looks really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
supposed
it
to be a
look-
pile of blades.
It looks so bad.
It's Jim Nemba's dumb like arm shit.
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Blade gets attacked by
a guy.
Dragon dude and just jumps out of the way. He then summons a shitload of hollows from the sky, and White Shorty says, "Let's go," and then they run off.
It's weird that as he falls from the sky, he yells, "I come in first on the popularity polls."
Yeah, get ready for live him and extra content like movies.
Great. Awesome. 10 out of 10. So as they run away, we cut to the shack. Hanataro is tending to everyone's wounds.
Yeah, I think they're in Urahara's shop now.
Yes, I think they're supposed to be in there, but I'm not sure that I saw the shop.
Yeah, I don't think any of the
shelves
shopkeepers are
or
there.
the stock or the shopkeeps or anything. So
They're somewhere.
So look, we couldn't get Urahara out for this OVA, sorry.
that's when White Shorty gives us our lore. He says Baishin, which is this guy's name. According to records, he's one of the death gods who was in the 13th Court Guardian squads about 400 years ago. One day he went mad and sent all of them to the grave, 63 of them, lieutenants and otherwise. He then went to the world of the living. And as he escaped to the world of the living, he lost to 2 captains, was sealed in the woods. But he made it out now.
Yes, I think that the weirdest part of this is we have to keep this in mind.
Uh-huh.
They say 400 years ago. They show all different set of captains.
Yes.
Completely different set.
Yes.
So keep that in mind. I don't think that lines up.
There's no way.
No, it doesn't.
It
I
absolutely
think that
will not.
like the medical captain explicitly had been a captain longer than that.
Yeah, we'll see.
So they have special orders from the CCO.
Yeah, somehow the that place was annihilated. The central whatever
Yeah.
is already working again.
Yeah, I guess so. Re-imprison him or exterminate him within 12 hours. Ichigo goes, "Hey, Renji, did you come because you wanted to be my backup?" Renji goes, "Nah, I just wanted to see you guys." And I think it's Hanataro that goes, "In a disguise?"
Yeah, it's a good moment.
Renji gets real pissed. Ichigo and Renji, Renji, they get in a screaming fit like they do. Renji then blames Ichigo for Baishin getting away, which makes 0 sense, but sure, I guess. At least he used a fucking
you would
sword
have stopped him, Tex.
With
Yeah.
my gun.
with the eyes of a soul reaper.
God. Thank you, Dan.
Renji tries to do like the Terminator lever action shotgun spin and just breaks his hand.
Breaks his hand. Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Renji is the exact person who would do that. I saw this in a movie. Oh, fuck!
Nobody actually tried to do that. It was actually a prop gun because it's impossible with a real one.
That makes sense.
The countless hollows that were summoned earlier just start attacking now. They go, hey, Renji, report the situation. Did they tell Renji? I thought they told, maybe they did, yeah. They just told him to report. It didn't really present itself. That's bizarre, because he's in the next fight scene.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. I'm sure this was translated very well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Hitsugai starts leaving. Ichigo goes, wait a second, Shorty. And Hitsugai goes, Shorty. Ichigo's like, sorry, what's your name? And he goes, Hitsugai Toshiro. And then they have a conversation. Hitsugai leaves. And then Rukia and Renji scream at Ichigo for calling him Shorty. I don't see what the problem is, personally. I've been doing that this whole time.
4'4".
Yeah. He's short. I'm sorry.
He's not okay with it, though, okay?
Hey, if you're short, you don't retort.
I think this next part's insane.
It is. The door opens. Butterflies fly in. Soifong, Yoroichi, Ukitake, and Kyoraku all step in, and it's fucking ridiculous. They all, at the same time, through the same door. It's just like, hey, what's up?
What was Yorichi even doing over there?
I don't know.
It is weird that, like, they drop all these captains from the sky, but then, like, Chad and Ishida aren't anywhere in this movie.
Yeah, that is really bizarre.
Very strange. Or Hime even.
I didn't even notice. God damn it.
I did because they're in the credits thing.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later, though.
I forgot. You could have clicked my spoiler now. It was during the initial encounter.
Yeah, where
Okay, let me.
Ichigo is getting choked.
I'm gonna get you Adam's apple.
Ichigo has to go, hey, why can't we find Baishin based on his spirit energy? And I think it was Renji or
it was Yorichi.
Yoriichi, yeah, because fucking Reapers can hide it, unlike you. Because he oozes it everywhere.
Yeah. He just lets it all hang out.
Yep. that's Ichigo free falling.
Yes.
Spiritual free falling fucking Ichigo. Anyways, Murder Daddy shows up. He thinks he's chasing Baishin's energy, but it's just a bunch of hollows. He gets pissed and then he fights the hollows. We cut to more hollows, more explosions. We cut to a street. This is the single most important thing in this episode of Chugging Bleach, so pay fucking attention.
Ooh.
Yes.
We cut to a street. Rukia is in her Soul Reaper form. She is directing people.
Yes! It's so insane. It's like, no one can see or hear you.
She's like, everyone get away, run this way, go this way. And Bob's just like, what?
Oh.
It's like, that's really good.
I don't know if they
Checks
ever
out.
make this mistake again. This is insanely bad.
I'm willing to bet they make this mistake at least once more in filler.
Maybe in filler. I was just thinking movies and real content.
Once Rukia is done directing people who can't hear her, she uses a Hado to attack some hollows. It does jack shit. Renji attacks some hollows.
No, it
Kills
actually-
one of them.
Does
He
it?
actually kills
one.
one. It
Okay.
looks like it will do
Yeah.
nothing, and then he
Now,
dies.
you don't understand here. Every single attack done to a hollow in this entire OVA is that did 0 damage. Oh, it's disappearing though, so I guess it killed them.
Yeah, it's like a Mega Man boss. Also, I think it's funny how they're like, we don't know shit about Rukia's sword. Just have her use the same spell over and over.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
didn't even
oh
think
man,
about
did
that.
they like look ahead and put in that sort of stuff? Okay, good, they didn't. No, we don't need spoilers.
Jesus Christ, I had no idea. But yeah, I guess she uses a Hado, it kills it. Renji attacks a hollow, it kills it. Ichigo goes hog wild on the ground, killing a billion hollows, one swipe at a time, like Dynasty Warriors set to easy mode.
It can't be well animated. Just make them start to disappear when we think the sword's about to touch anything.
Yep. And
Ichigo's going hog wild with the Mind Thrower from RE4.
he is.
Yes.
Just despawning hollows.
And then Ichigo trips Ruki asks, "What's up? You okay?" And Ichigo, "Yes, yeah, I'm fine." Then we cut to Kon. Kon runs into a hollow. He's scared of both it and the Karakura squad, which is right behind him. But then, they call out his name, and he's like, "Oh, they love me." So he starts moving towards the Karakura squad. Shit, what is
Karin?
Karin. I don't know why I can't remember her name. There's a Street Fighter character
like every
named
episode too. It's kind of funny.
I can remember Yuzu's every time, but Karin's just like, nope, sorry, that's a Street Fighter Alpha 3 character.
Stuff.
That's true. Wow. She had a really good episode once. Anyway, so Karin punts Kon through the hole in the scary ass hollow, and then red hair kid, Karakura Red, both of the Karakura Reds team up to punt him through the hole and then take the giant club and bat him back at the hollow. And the moment he makes impact, there's an explosion. The hollow dies. And it's like, what happened here?
It's like, wow, like hollows are literally getting rinsed by children now.
Yeah. Man, these two
one of whom
up.
Isn't even plausibly superhuman.
It always felt like they wanted to like go for the mask whenever they wanted to fight a hollow to take them out, and then here it's like, I don't know, you hit one in the knee, it's dissolving now.
Yeah, just bop it on the nose. It's dead.
Yeah, these are all the weak hollows that showed up because that guy's spirit energy. Like they're faker hollows.
They
normally just hide in the ground.
Stub his toe.
Yeah, not even a Belgrande or anything.
No.
Yeah. The Quesarito hollow is really to be feared.
Oh, we cut to Ukitake and
Kyoraku.
Okay, I was like, I think it's Kyoraku. My notes don't say. Ukitake and Kyoraku at the top of buildings, and Ukitake says, "At this rate, it will be a Herculean effort just to find Baishin, because there are hollows everywhere and everything's going nuts." We cut to Murder Daddy. He's now at a dead end thanks to pink hair. It's like, this is a dead end. Are you sure you're sensing his spirit energy? She goes, yeah, of course. We cut to Ichigo, Renji, and Rukia, the main three. They end up at the stairs to the temple. They start climbing up the stairs. They get to the top. Ichigo calls out for Baishin. Baishin was, in fact, hanging out at the temple he was sealed in.
Yeah, no one else checked.
Oh.
No one else checked there.
We just assumed he wouldn't be there.
He's literally underground.
Why would he be there? We just assumed.
Ichigo explains that Baishin sucked out his spirit energy, and he believes Baishin is after him specifically.
Oh.
Baishin's like, sure.
That's why he didn't pursue him and hit away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baishin's like, sure, yeah. Anyway, shoots a lot of blades. Ichigo dodges and rolls. Then he gets throat grabbed, and he starts getting his spirit power absorbed again. Rukia tries that Hado again. It does fucking nothing.
Yeah, luckily, Rukia no longer listening to Ukitake's bad advice.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know why I like your play-by-play of Ichigo dodges and rolls.
It's very dramatic.
I know he can only attack 3 times in a row.
Baishin blocks.
I'm trying to do a play-by-play like how I imagine most Tom Clancy novels read. He fired the gun. He fired it again. He had to reload.
Gonna need that on the next Mondo Cool we do.
Oh no! He stared. He also got stared at.
Whoa.
Trunks grabbed a sandwich. He moved off screen with the sandwich.
I'm enthralled.
He moved off screen, but is back on screen backward.
Oolong is there.
Love that pig.
So yeah, Rukia failed with that Hado to do anything important, and Baishin just immediately shoots blades at Rukia. Renji steps in the way to get the blades. The blades are just shoved through him. It's pretty nasty in a couple spots. But then he does a cool technique at Baishin, and there's an explosion. But Baishin's fine. It doesn't matter. Now he's
I think Renji getting fucked up is pretty well animated. Like all of them going in, I'm like, oof. It's a little rougher than I was expecting.
We have a chance to store Renji owned. We need to really.
I forgot. I forgot Renji's whole job is to job in every possible opportunity.
Yeah, he's basically the Piccolo of non-canon Bleach content.
I am proud though. In this OVA, his cool visor's back, which we did not know if it would come back or not.
That's true.
This might be the last time we see it.
Oh. Baishin starts using his Bankai. Everyone,
Oh boy.
all the Soul Society people, all the captains, they notice the energy from the Bankai.
Nobody liked that.
They're like, what? And then it popped up with a nobody like that at the bottom.
And then Soifon begins directing traffic.
He gains the power of pretty rough looking CG.
No, and then Yoruichi directs traffic as a cat.
Meow.
Then we cut back and Baishin's a stupid monster now.
Yep.
He's a monster face.
He's got some real monster face going on. Hitsugaya shows up abruptly and uses his Bankai. Doesn't.
He once again yells his catchphrase, "I'm number one in rating polls."
Yeah, he yells his catchphrase. It doesn't do anything really. Baishin's pink energy starts going everywhere. They comment, he may destroy the world.
Yes, which is insane.
It is completely
Like,
insane.
we sure escalated fast.
Did we
Start shooting a sky laser.
walked into a DBZ movie somehow?
The Avengers show up.
Yeah, probably should have called the rest of the captains.
Yeah, Baishin shoots 10 million blades at all the captains who showed up. As he's doing
It
this,
looks really good.
oh, it's so good. The CGI blades are the best. Ichigo grabs his leg. He's surprised at Ichigo grabbing his leg. He explodes pink energy at Ichigo. Ichigo blocks somehow. Ichigo goes, why don't you carry a Zanbakuto? Rukia is going to help Ichigo, but contrary to what Bob said earlier, she thinks about Ukitake, and Ukitake is saying, nah.
Jesus. Yeah, we couldn't even make it 5 minutes not listening to that insanely bad advice.
Yeah, we need to stop. This needs to stop. It needs to stop. Ichigo uses his Bankai. It's very cool, of course. Billions of blades are being shot at him by Baishin. Ichigo deflects them, of course. And then he's like, had enough of this shit, so he does the running dash, sort of like slides, slash next to you as you do a cool dash, like duel style. Slashes all the way through Baishin. Baishin explodes into pink energy.
Pretty raw.
And then we fade to black abruptly in a way that's kind of strange.
This OVA needs to be shorter.
Yep. And then we get a lore dump of like he merged with his Zanpakuto. He tried to steal Ichigo's power to explode and separate his Zanpakuto from his soul in the hopes that he could get his normal body back. It didn't work. All that's left is the Zanpakuto.
It made me feel things.
He was actually a tragic hero, Dan.
Sure. They sure started acting like that for a minute, and who knows why. By the way, Murder Daddy Ginpachi still lost.
Yeah,
he's running next to a train.
Yeah, he started chasing a train in that earlier scene. He's still doing that.
It was a fucking bullet train.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Pink Hair's really bad at her job. Ichigo, everyone's leaving. Ichigo's like, hey, Renji, take this Zanpakuto. And Renji's like, but I'm bleeding out. Hanataro's keeping me alive. What the hell? Why me? And he's like, you gotta take it. It's a fucking nuisance to keep this Zanpakuto here, like Jesus Christ. And then they go, walk it off. Yes, walk it off. And then that's it. Credits. But then the best part of the either OVA begins.
Yes.
Everyone's wearing ridiculous outfits. It's so good.
These have to just be 2-page spreads Kubo did that they put at the end of this OVA.
Oh yeah, 100%. They didn't invent this shit.
They have to.
Even people who aren't in it just show up.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed the section right before the fashion show though, where it's like Yachiru and Kenpachi buy all the lunches at the train station and then eat all the lunches on the train.
Yes.
We cut to everyone wearing different outfits. I didn't go through the lengths of describing them all here. They were too fast and too furious, but
the funniest one by far is Shuhei, the guy with 69 on his face.
Yes.
Cause we have the added lore that Kubo's like, a lot of people like this guy. And I'm like, you drew him in the sluttiest outfit I can imagine.
Yeah, in fact, that's what the spoiler image is, Casey. I literally stopped it to take a picture of that because it was the funniest outfit.
Yes, it's so good.
So many people are modestly dressed. I mean, Rukia's older brother is wearing a very traditional suit.
He does a top hat.
He's dressed like Yeah, his fucking top hat.
I can't handle Byakuya just coming out of a carriage. Apparently he just has a butler.
Yeah, no, it's insane. It's so good. There's so many cool moments. Soi Fong has a dress. It looks very nice. She got upstaged by Yoruichi, though.
Her cuck dress.
Yeah, no, she's upset that Yoruichi got stolen. She's like got her prom dress on, and the other guy shows up and takes her.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah. She's pretty upset about that. Even the weird bear furry dude is dressed handsomely, and that made me absolutely lose it.
His fit is tremendous. Also, Kenpachi's is really good because he seems smaller.
Yes.
He's like significantly smaller in build.
And it's like, okay, that was everyone. We're fading to black. Oh no, we're fading back in. Even Geen and Aizen are there. They're also dressed and eating at an outdoor cafe.
Oh my god, I just noticed that the blind dude's behind them.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I didn't even notice him.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. What the fuck? That's it. That's it for these OVAs.
Yes.
I can't even look at Geen without hearing you.
That's how Geen sounds. I'm sorry.
I'm skipping work to be here. I'm sure Dan can handle this shift by himself.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, he's at an outdoor cafe, so this motherfucker's like, I brought a coupon.
Aizen has an ascot.
Yes. Yes, he does. Oh my god, yeah, I really didn't notice the blind guy behind them because the cup covers him at first.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Aizen's outfit is so outrageous.
So,
Geen's very stylish, though.
time to get to the hardest segment we've ever had in the show.
Sure.
Who is the best dressed?
Hardest or easiest, because we could all just pick one and we're all right.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's so many. They're all good.
Bob's like, you gotta pick two now.
Oh no!
I'll let Dan have first pickings.
Oh fuck! It actually is really hard to go first, I think.
Okay, I can move to someone else if you don't think you're ready.
I don't want to make the choice and then immediately regret it. Look, all I'm saying is Byakuya Kusuke is unbelievably funny. Like, the dude just stepped out of Castlevania.
Yes, the top hat really makes that one.
But I'm gonna have to pass on it. I think Geen's got a great look. Ladies will be very attracted to him until they hear his voice.
That I can't argue that. It's really strong.
Oh yeah, I forgot to note the shirt Ichigo's been wearing the whole episode is 96. Even in this outro credits thing, he's wearing that. He wears it at the very beginning of this OVA, and he also wears it in some of that. But we do get a wide shot of the main cast, you know, Uryu, Ishida, Rukia, Orihime, and Chad, and Ichigo, and they have all new outfits for that too.
Yes. Which each goes for that one's like this really weird red jacket with lace on the front.
Yeah, that's Michael Jackson's jacket.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. I was like, I've seen this.
I'm just gonna post that in here. It is very Michael Jackson core, or as Zoomers might know it, a very Black Parade.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah!
But red. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Geen.
All right.
A very nice outfit, honestly.
I'll go ahead and go next. I'm gonna give it to Kenpachi's leather jacket outfit. That thing is great.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Bob.
Works very well. Is a father figure style look going on while he hides around Yachiro.
God, I forgot about his studded leather jacket thing.
It is really good.
It holds back all the spirit energy.
That's also kind of a Michael Jackson look.
A little bit
of Michael Jackson.
A little bit of that bad video sort of feel to it.
Yeah, exactly.
The feel. What do you think?
Kenpachi just
I'm
yells.
gonna pick Ishida from the shot of all five of them because he's wearing like something vaguely similar to his normal outfit, but it's also sleeveless.
Yes.
Also, I can only assume from the line on the legs of his pants that he is wearing those pants that can become shorts if you unzip the legs.
Yes, almost definitely. All right, KZ. I know it's slim pickings now, but you have to choose.
There are only 37 choices.
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, I've been looking at of this shot of our bad guys, and I've been looking at Eisen this entire time, trying not to crack the fuck up for the past 5 minutes. He looks insane. His red ascot. He looks like his head is photoshopped onto another character.
Yeah, imagine if this is what he was like. This is just his outfit for the rest of the show. This is what he comes back in when he's the villain of the next arc.
I would give anything for that. Anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick that because so many of the other choices are they're in a suit. I'm like, some of these work.
Yeah, I almost picked Nanao because I think her Chinese dress is very funny.
Yes.
But God, so many different choices here.
Also, Hikaku's hilarious with his Cobra t-shirt.
Yes, that's a golden Cobra t-shirt, or tank top. It's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got to move on. Let's see.
I just figured I would post a picture of the Michael Jackson jacket.
Oh yeah, Jesus, that is the same thing.
Yeah, pretty fucking close. Yeah,
I can't believe Kubo loves Michael Jackson. I wouldn't.
I can't believe a fashion enthusiast would have cared about Michael Jackson.
Seems crazy, right? Okay.
There's a different red jacket for Michael Jackson. Don't get the two mixed up.
Yeah, don't.
Very different looks.
Okay, this is close enough to a weird Chugging Bleach or a weird DBZ episode.
Mondo Cool.
Mondo Cool.
Bob forgot the name of your podcast, KZ. Do you feel disrespected?
No.
We can try and figure out who could fight this guy on the main series.
Are you serious right now?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But they were all here.
Yeah, almost every other character that showed up could have fought him.
No, we have to commit. This bit sounds terrible.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Well, you have to go first, I guess, because you're volunteering.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Kimpachi probably could.
Yeah, he didn't make it there. He's got to be able to do it.
Yeah, you could probably do it. He just didn't make it there. Is the only problem.
Okay, yeah, that checks it out.
He's very strong. Did you know he's as fast as a bullet train?
I do now.
Yep.
I'm gonna go next and say Chad could do it.
Yeah, we
True.
wouldn't know, but yeah, I think you're totally right. Chad's real strong.
I guess Chad had a vacation this weekend or something. He couldn't make it out. He was at the hot spring. I don't know.
What if he went to Hawaii with that one school friend?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's true. We were denied the scene of Baishin doing the exploding CG cloud of swords, and none of them going very far into Chad because he's too ripped, and him just being, ow.
All right, KZ, you're up.
Komamura, he's the wolf guy. He did a Bankai once, and then we have no idea what it does.
Hey, we saw it.
Because they cut away. It's big.
Yeah,
He did a Bankai and it made the plot move along.
yes.
Yeah, it got really big, and then they cut away.
So you're saying that he'd do it to the final boss here, and then it'd cut away, and it'd be over.
You
And
just cut to credits.
yeah.
I was just saying infinite potential here, but you could also use that, yes.
Phil, what do you got?
The reason that they couldn't have Byakuya in this movie is because he'd just obliterate this guy.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, he doesn't stand up.
I don't know. His sword shooting out thing is the most Dragon Ball Z movie villain thing of this is Byakuya's move, but with swords.
And way worse.
Ichigo will also use the exact same moves to defeat it. He will just whack really fast.
All right, Phil, I hear you have the same piece of trivia I might have already heard.
Oh no, I found a different one.
Okay.
Thank God.
Kubo did design Baishin, but he had no idea what Baishin's personality would be, so he refused to draw him facing forward.
I'm just gonna say yes.
Well, for new listeners, you should finish your question.
Oh, is this true or false?
There we go. Okay. True.
I'll go with true as well. That seems too insane not to be true.
Yes, it is true. He designed this character, was like, I don't know what kind of personality they're going to give him, so I'll just have him face away from the camera.
That's insane.
That's very smart. Very smart.
That's how he has to design every character for Sakura Wars, I'm sure.
Let me find that the image that Ikubo was specifically talking about, because he drew like a promo image for this OVA.
Oh my god.
Definitely worth his time.
Oh my
Are
god.
you serious right now?
That's hilarious.
That looks terrible.
He probably didn't try very hard.
I just, it's this character design. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. All right, here we go. We got to wrap things up. We're doing our tightness scale. That's rating this from 0 to 25 to try and figure out where these two OVAs land in the full scope of Bleach content.
When they're both combined.
Yeah, that's
into one
I know.
score.
That really hurts it. That
It
really
does.
hurts it. Really should just be that OVA.
Sorry, Sealed Sword Frenzy.
you're locked in this cage with the other OVA.
Sink or swim.
Like you threw it into a lake with a giant weight.
Look, it just got attached to its buddy Recap OVA, and this is Saw Trap. They got to work together.
So clearly, you just need to add the score you would give this OVA to the episodes from before, so it's going to do real well, right? 6 through 10 got like 20s.
No, we don't get to do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Feel, you can go first.
I'm gonna give this an 11. It's separated into 1 and 10.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay, I hate to give it away. That was the exact same logic and score, so just put 11 on mine as well.
This is fucked up because I was literally thinking the same number.
You should just fucking do it, dude. Can we just all do that?
Because here's my logic, okay?
Okay, what's your logic?
My logic is I would maybe give that somewhere around 20, right? Somewhere around 20. Seal Sword Frenzy gets that. The other one gets like a 2, and then you divide it by 2 and combine. And that's how I ended up at 11.
Okay, well,
I
you
like
still
having-
made it there.
I like having different explanations.
What's your explanation for your 11?
I was gonna give it a 12, but I don't know.
Come on, man.
Do it, Bob.
Come on, it'd be really funny.
Give it a 12, Bob.
No, I'm gonna stick with a 12 because I feel like I enjoyed OVA 1 point more than you guys did. Because I think there were enough weird things that they put into OVA 1 where I'm like, yeah, give me that instead of the real thing.
Yeah, I'm
To
sitting
be
here.
honest, I feel like my heart's logic is really 0-11, but
I mean, here's the thing: we all know the Sealed Sword Frenzy that gets a huge buff from those outfits.
Yeah, if the Sealed Sword Frenzy didn't have those outfits, it'd probably be a 5.
It would definitely not be as a. Oh, you should see this. They're all in really neat outfits at the end.
but it also has like the dumbest fucking Bleach clown music for the entire ending.
It's really good. I mean, the only other part in this OVA I super enjoyed was Renji showing up as a police officer.
Oh, that was good.
It was really good. That's
It
why I
was
get
hard
that.
to not give this a 15 automatically just for that.
Yeah, I think the burger joint scene really is great, and then it sort of goes downhill from there.
Yes, as they start introducing more and more characters, like, no, guys, don't. We don't need this many.
They don't even do anything.
I don't even know if this many characters show up in most of the movies. This is insane to throw this many characters in a 30-minute OVA.
Yeah,
They just plucked every popular character.
they dumped a bucket out.
So those are our scores. This thing ended at a 45 between all of us. It's a little bit down from the 100 it got last time.
Okay, looking at it, it's the third worst thing we've seen. It beat out the live action movie and episodes 46 through 51, which were the ones that killed us.
Those were really bad.
Hey, at least we have a nice low threshold going into the next arc.
Yeah, and we didn't hit like a 0.
Yeah, this
It'd be
was
terrible if we hit a 0.
It'd be ridiculous if we hit a 0 several
it'd be
times in a
insane.
row.
It'd be insane if we had 2 zeros in a row on some other show.
Please, dude, please. I feel like Bleach is going to have a lot of 30s and 40s.
I hope.
Right.
I hope it goes higher than that. Oh my god.
If we can maintain even this level, I'll be happy compared to some other
Yes.
shows we do.
Yes, that's
You know what? I
Yeah.
know the first chunk we're gonna get that's gonna get like a 15 or below. It'll be during a filler chunk that gives us a recap episode.
Jesus.
Yes, 100%.
Because Dan will give it a 0.
Jesus.
It'll be like recap episode, flashback of a filler character, and then like one other bad episode will all just turn into dust.
Yeah, I can't remember if they do full on, here's a clip show for filler episodes. They might, and that's horrifying.
That one will get like a collective 8, and I'm the one who contributes like 8 points.
All right. We got to get out of here. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Shows like Mondo Cool and Chugging Bleach are only possible thanks to our wonderful supporters over on Patreon. If you head on over to patreon.com/gbpodcasts and pledge at the $5 or above level, you not only get early access to Chugging Bleach and Mondo Cool before they're released to the public, but you'll also gain access to exclusive shows like Armchair Devs Extra and Cursed Content by Committee. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.